I'm Joel Hastings with DairyBusiness Communications. We're here today at Empire Farm Days. We're just finishing up our dairy profit seminars, and we work today with Northeast Dairy Producers Association. They put together a panel of producers and industry folks talking about the 7-pound club, 7 pounds of combined fat and protein per cow per day. But NEDPA does a variety of other activities here in the Northeast serving dairy producers. And we're with Tanya Events, Slyke, who's the executive director, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what NEDPA is up to these days. Tonya, give us an overview.
Thank you, Joel. NEDPA was founded on environmental stewardship and working on behalf of dairy producers on environmental regulations. So since we were formed back in the early 90s, that was our priority and will continue to be our priority in the foreseeable future. So we work a lot on the CAFO permit. We have representation, dairy producer representation on New York's DEC CAFO work group, where we have the opportunity to make sure that we are talking about sensible regulation that makes sense for water quality and producers alike. So that is our priority. Another issue that we have worked a lot on is labor, and that's twofold. Both immigration reform, the need for immigration reform and a guest worker program. Most folks don't realize that the dairy industry does not have access to a guest worker program because we have a permanent year-round need for our workforce. So immigration reform and or access to a guest worker program is critical. Most dairy producers will tell you, or farmers in general, that labor is our #1 concern right now, and that's something that we need regulatory fix for. The second part of the labor issue is making sure that we get regulatory compliance clarification from the New York State Department of Labor. There are a number of areas where we would like the New York State Department of Labor to understand the importance of labor to agriculture and we have identified some areas of compliance, regulatory compliance clarification that need to be made. And this is something that we've been working on, Joel, for about 4 years. And so we're hoping that we gain some traction with that conversation in collaboration with New York DOL.
Thank you, Tonya. This is Tanya Events, Slyke, Executive Director of the Northeast Dairy Producers Association. We thank her for working with us today and for the work that she and her group does for helping the New York dairy industry. Thank you, Tonya.
Thank you.